You are someone who supports Tommy Robinson. You'd actually like him to...
I don't like that. It's like the first thing I see when it comes to, you're a man who's going to support Tommy Robinson. He opens his mouth. It's almost like a protest moment. He doesn't shake his head in the positive or the negative. It's an open mouth protest, like he wants to clarify, which pretty much is a negative. It might as well be a negative.
To join UKIP. This is a man, of course, who's a convicted criminal, a man who led the far-right English Defence League and was once considered beyond the pale by the party you now lead, and who said this, Gerard Batten: every single Muslim watching this, on 7/7 you got away with killing and maiming British citizens. The Islamic community will feel the full force of the English Defence League if we see any of our British citizens killed, maimed or hurt on British soil ever again. This is the man you'd like to see join UKIP, and you are backing a call to violence against a whole community.
Your producer asked me onto this programme to talk about Brexit, and I said I'd do that. And they said Tommy Robinson might come up, and I said OK. You've had me on here, I've come here today to talk about Brexit, and now you want to talk about Tommy Robinson. Now, it seems to me that the media is obsessed with Tommy Robinson. So let me finish. If you want Tommy Robinson, why don't you talk about Tommy Robinson? Why don't you invite him onto your show? I've got his number in here.
I will. You can give it to us.
I can give that to you.
You can give it to us, but Gerard Batten...
I take that back. That's actually really ballsy. Oh, he's probably a witty one. Yeah. I mean, the best thing to shut down Tommy Robinson, I mean, if that's your sole goal, is to bring him on and show everyone how bad his ideas are. But I don't think they want him to show how bad their ideas are.
You ask him these questions directly, because the media say a lot of things about Tommy Robinson.
Why do you want him to be part of UKIP?
The best person to answer the questions about Tommy Robinson is Tommy Robinson, who can give you the truth about what's happened to him. So why don't you ask him on your show?
Right, and if you
I'm talking to Joe. You've had a good go. You've had a good go.
Siobhan, I'm going to let...
Now, I wish we'd have seen this whole thing. This is all I got. Apparently, the red one, as he says, you've got a good go, and he's being aggressive with that finger, has done things that apparently upset him prior to this.
I will let you talk to Gerard in a moment, but first of all, Gerard Batten, it is you who has made Tommy Robinson a thing as far as your leadership is concerned.
No, I haven't. I have been asked constantly about him.
Let me put the question to you, because you want him to join UKIP. UKIP actually has in its constitution very clearly states...
She's actually very squirrely. The constantly looking down. She's not looking at any notes. She's not looking into her brain. She's just avoiding eye contact with this gentleman who's not backing off, which for any movement or for any people or for any argument, that's what you need. You need somebody who's not going to back off. You also need them to think, but you don't want them backing off. And she's giving an argument like, what's the best way to put this? It's like putting a chihuahua on top of the hill, and a big dog is coming, and the chihuahua barks the whole time until the big dog throws it off. Unfortunately, this little chihuahua has a massive amount of wolves protecting it.
That they will not have members or former members of the English Defence League joining UKIP. You say you would like him to join, and that you changed the rules in order to have him join. So you made it a thing, not me. And don't make it immediate. No, let me finish. You also tweeted...
Them wolves are surely protecting. Yeah, this is annoying to watch. I don't know. No wonder nobody watches TV over there. I think I may not comment until something interesting happens.
In support of those army cadets who were surrounding Tommy Robinson in that picture, which is why we started with that. So let's just get that clear. It is perfectly fair to ask you questions about why you want Tommy Robinson, and I have put into context who Tommy Robinson is. Why do you want that man to join UKIP?
First of all, in our constitution there is a provision which allows us to waive the rule if that's the agreement of the chairman and the NEC. And let me finish, because I'm answering your question, whereby we can waive the rule on prescribed membership of people who've been in prescribed parties, if that's something that we want to do.
Right.
I have said as my personal opinion that I wouldn't mind, I would be in favour of Tommy Robinson being allowed to join, because I think that he's a tremendously brave man. He's done a lot of things that I'm happy to say that I don't condone, I don't approve of, but I think in the great scheme of things, he's a very heroic person who stands up for the victims of industrialised sexual abuse in this country.
All right, well, let's talk about that.
If we could let him in, then I'd be happy with that. But that will be a decision of our party members, not me.
But why do you want a man who has condemned and does condemn whole communities for the crimes of a few?
Because I don't do that. I talk about the ideology.
You support this man.
Well, everybody says lots of things. I don't necessarily agree with everything that they say.
But you want to change the rules in your party.
No, I don't
to
want to change the rules.
You would like members to back a change in the rules from someone who led a prescribed organisation.
I would like the rules under our Constitution which can be set aside in particular cases. So I'm not asking for anything completely different from what...
I actually really like him. He gives a real thought out answer. He thinks about it. He's like a calm Trump. That's what he is. He's a calm, think before he acts, do things in a very slow, almost like a river that just cuts through. No one really thinks about the river. They just admire what it created.
We've got now, just to be considered in one case.
Right. But
and I think in the great scheme of things, if you look at what he does in its entirety, then it's more good than bad, and I think he's a very brave man that's standing up for the victims. Now, can I say something about the cadets?
No. First of all, I'm going to let Siobhan in, and then we'll come back to the...
No. He throws his arms at it. All right. Part of that just shows how much of a chihuahua she is, especially since she sits there and yells no, and then you immediately see her down, looking down. It's like, really? It's like getting to the top of the hill, making your point, and it's barking, and its hole is all you see because it's turned away from you and it's pooching out. I purposely gave you that visual, and I can't really muster through this anymore. This is brutal. If you liked it, leave a like.
If you like the content, please subscribe using this link via specific feeds. You'll be sent notifications to the full-length videos and ones that can't make it to YouTube, and you won't mysteriously be unsubscribed either. There is now a video course available on her website for gold subscribers, where Mandy teaches more about her techniques of deception detection. There's also other content such as the Crime Series, an Interesting Mind series, and monthly podcasts available to both gold and silver subscribers.
If you like it, please share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.